In eAchieve, most pages, most web pages that you will be looking at in Blackboard will have a fairly similar look. Our buttons are over here on the left, and they may be very, different colors. There may be a banner up here on top saying which course it is, but basically we try to make the buttons as uniform as possible to make the ease of maneuvering around your sites uh, easy between courses. Getting started is the button you would have clicked to get into this. Try to help you to figure out how to work through these different pages. The pace chart is an important button. It gives you the pace chart for that class, the suggested pace that you should be going through week by week for that class. The live e-sessions are the sessions where the teacher is there using the whiteboards, movies, whatever, chat, collaboration to help you to understand whatever the topic is of that week. It's a real-time session where the teacher's there and you're there. If you can't make it, below it we have the recorded e-sessions where we do record these live e-sessions and you can watch them at any time from any place. The only thing you can't do then is to interact, to chat, or ask questions. Announcements come up weekly. You click on the announcements buttons and it will give you, a lot of times these are also emailed to you. Course information gives you some general course information, when these live e-sessions are, uh, that kind of a thing. Staff information, also a place where you might get the timing for the live e-sessions and an office hours, teacher contact information, phone and email, like that. Down here we have a lessons button. Personally, I like to use units, which we'll see in a minute, but basically if you just click the lessons button, in most courses that have a lessons button, you would then see units listed on a page that would come up. My grades is the button that you would hit to check how you're doing in that course. It should link you to the gradebook. Textbook, generally our textbooks are online textbooks, so it'll give you some information how to sign up for that account or what you're using in that course. And websites generally is a button that will have informational websites that pertain to the course, or in some cases there will be movies, videos there that also help you to understand what's going on with the course. Now, taking a look at one of my courses, you can see here now I do have biology semester 1 up here, so it's for a first semester biology course. We can see that instead of the lessons, there's a unit 1. Click on that. It'll take you to the unit 1 overview page, and on here we have color coding. And the start of the color coding, I'll explain the color coding right here. The color code for this website is as follows. Green is something that you should read, like a textbook, something like that. So you basically would be reading. Black is a target or an I can statement. The targets are the 4 important targets in science, at least there are 4, that you have to pass every one with a 2 or better. And the I can statements come in afterwards. We'll take a look at those in just a second. Blue is for our overlying statement for the semester. See here, life is a series of interrelated chemical reactions is the overlying statement that we want to always remember, that that's what we're learning about. Brownish is to be viewed like a video or a PowerPoint. Purple is for practice. It's like a test or a quiz, but it's not going to be counted towards your grade, but it is important to do before taking the assessments to prepare you for those assessments. And red are the assessments that will count towards your grades. Remember, any assessment that does not receive a grade of 2 or better will need to be retaken, and I will email that information to you as needed. So we come back to this first unit 1. You can see that the overlying statement is there. You can see the 4 targets. The first one generally relates to the scientific method. The second one is content targets. The third one is about science process, history, and current event kinds of things. And the fourth one is communication. And then below that, we get into uh, specific units. Unit 1, 1.1, 1.2, 1.3, and so on. The four breakdowns for this particular unit, basically on the cell. We take a look back up to, let's say, take a look at Unit 3. We'll see that it starts off looking the same, targets and the overlying statement. When we get down below here, there's 3 units, subunits in Unit 3. Click on 3.2. And you can see there's the overlying statement again. The I can statements specifically for this unit are listed here. Not all of them. There were a lot of them in that unit page, but this is the one. These are the 2 I cans that we're going to hit in this, the assessments in this subunit. Here's a movie that you could watch. Usually I put in about the amount of time that they'll take, just so you know while you're going to watch them. Here's a green is a reading, so it's textbook reading in your online textbook. Angiosperm reproduction with insects is an assessment. You would click on it and click to begin, and here is your assessment. You'll click on it, it'll tell you what you're supposed to, like basically the question, and then in a Word document or some sort of a word processing document that you would have on your computer, you would answer this question and then browse your computer to attach the file and then submit. Just saving does not submit your answer. You have to save and submit to have it appear in the gradebook. And we're leaving the page because we didn't take the test. That's okay. Back to Unit 3, just a quick look at 3.3. And again, overlying statement, a few I can statements, textbook reading, a video. Here's a purple, here's a practice. You click on this, it'll give you a prompt for a question, and then the answers here, because it's sort of a self-check quiz, is in purple. They don't count towards your grades, they're just there to get you ready for the assessment on energy flow or whatever may be below it. There's a couple: photosynthesis and cell respiration and energy flow.